which I'm not going to be able to take you to today because I think they're out of business, which is terrible. One of the most haunted places in the state of Florida resides right there, right here on the corner in Yeehaw Junction. The Desert Inn Motel and Restaurant. It started out as a brothel back in the 1800s, Florida's first brothel, hotel, and cowboy kind of stop. And hasn't really changed much. I really like coming by here because they had some pretty incredible hamburgers, and I always would put my glass down and hopefully a spirit would swipe it off the table or something, because you hear stories of like disembodied voices and objects moving like that. I've experienced one thing, and if you go back in my videos and look at the Desert Inn, I captured a couple on video, but could they be explained? I don't know. I couldn't explain them. But now, yeah, I just whipped in here to grab a hamburger, and yeah, place is out of business. That's crazy. It's a historical landmark. Well, because of the fact that the place I wanted to eat at is closed, it looks like turnpike food for me. It is so weird getting in the truck and not having the cat sit in my driver's seat and try and say hi to me as I open the door, because, well, she's not here. So what we're looking for at lunch today, instead of good food, is Dunkin' Donuts. And they really don't have anything except for breakfast. They used to have great grilled cheese. Not anymore. But this actually doesn't look too bad. Egg, cheese, ham, all on some sort of little bun. I can live with that for now. Well, I made it back. Let's see if the kitty missed me. If it was a wise idea to leave her here, or should I have taken her with me? We'll be able to see if she jumps around like a dog. Okay, she's not in the window. That's not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all. Oh, she was. Let's wait for her. She ran to the door waiting, looking for me. Let's see if we can get her to come back here. We'll just stand here and wait. But not too long. There's things I gotta do. Come on, kitty. Come on. I'm not at the door. I'm not at the door. Is she gonna come? Is she coming back? I don't know. I think she's just glued to the door. I think that's what she's doing. You are. You're glued to the door. Hello. How are you? Did you miss me? Did you miss Daddy? You did. You missed me. I feel so loved. I feel so loved. Well, I'll leave her in there just for a second. Make her need me just a little bit more. I gotta come out here and turn this mess into something a little bit more attractive for when I drive down the road. Hence this cover. And just like the RV, which I should probably do here in a little bit, I should probably start this thing up. Oh, let's see. Off. And make sure it still runs. Oh yeah. Like a champ. Okay, I don't know if that's much more attractive, but it does look a little bit better than just regular trash bags covering everything up. not too bad. Now time to unplug and fire up the motor and let it run for a little bit. Because yeah, I'm not here for regular days off. I wish I was. I want to take her out on the road, but it's going to have to wait just a little bit longer. Summer longer. And then I'm out of this joint, at least for a couple months at a time. Just trying to get it prepared. But in doing that, I also have to start the motor periodically. And to do that, I have to disconnect from shore power. Hopefully she starts. It's been 2 months since I've been out on the road. Where are my keys? I don't even know where here they are. Here's the keys. Now I have to fumble around, find out which key. I think it's this key. It's been so long. Oh yeah. The roar of the motor. And the movement of the things on the dash. Yeah, like I said, I'm not taking her out again until snowbirds are gone. All the people from up north have flooded down here. They've flown down in their RVs and are filling up all of our campgrounds and camping sites. So for the local people, it's not great right now. So this is the time of year we need to be out working, making money. So when they all fly back home in their RVs, we can take back control of our forests, our parking lots, our campgrounds, our resorts. But don't worry, eventually I'll become one of those people. Just not at the moment. Okay, while that's going, let's check the gauges, make sure the alternator's putting out plenty of power to the house batteries, and it is. Let's see, check all these little gauges here. You guys probably can't see it because I do have the ND filter on and these things are so dim. Okay, so yes, store power. What do you think, headlamp? What do you think? Is it operating at proper operating whatever? Well, I don't know how long I should run it for. It seems to have started just fine. Everything looks good. Fuel tank is 100% full. I know it's charged fine because it's been plugged into shore power. So there's probably no use in trying to sit here and charge the battery because it's obviously working good. 49,000 miles, or 49,288 miles on the motor now. I think I've put about 288 of those miles on. No, probably more than that. Because round trip, goofing off, it's 155 miles every time I go somewhere. And I've went somewhere 3 times, so I've probably over 400 miles I've put on this thing since I've had it. And I've had it exactly 1 year. I just had to renew my insurance today. So I pay by the year, $235 a year for my insurance. And I paid my insurance, so I'm good for a whole other year. And I pay for my license plate every 2 years, which is $235 also. So I pay for 2 years in advance, so I don't have to pay monthly. I don't like paying monthly if I don't have to. And yeah, I'm at my year mark. I've had Cousin Eddie for 12 months. Okay, off with the motor. Back to plug into shore power. And throw this garbage away because I don't need it anymore, because I have this. Now there is a couple other things I need to purchase, and one of the things I need to purchase hooks to this electrical cable here. It's like a surge protector. I want to get myself a surge protector to protect my cable and all the electronics within Cousin Eddie. I have to either look at Amazon and find one that's fairly inexpensive but good, And also, what else was there I needed? A water filter. One of those water filters that I could plug in that's in line before it goes into the RV, so when I hook up to fresh water, I'm not getting bad water. I really wish my truck had a lot of the amenities my RV has. But yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm really happy that I'm giving myself the opportunity and time to really slowly merge into this lifestyle. I mean, it's something I don't want to just jump and run and just say, and the heck with it. You know, I got a couple bucks in the bank. I'm going to run off and just go crazy and try something I've never tried before. I've been watching so many YouTube videos of people that have just done this, but they've had careers like in social media, promotion, photography, website development, app development, and things like that. Jobs that they can do out on the road. Me, I've been a truck driver pretty much my entire career after I got out of the military. And being a truck driver and trying to merge into something like this, I mean, it's an easy transition, but trying to generate money on the road and trying to figure out how to incorporate what I can do with a trucking company while I'm out on the road in this is, it's not as easy as if you're a technical person. I mean, there's ways around it, I'm thinking, and this is giving me the opportunity to try and find those ways. Just to show you that any career can be done remotely, even a truck driver. I just won't be delivering freight. Oh, maybe I could become a mobile pet sitter. Pet sitter? Pet. Come here, door. Oh. If I can't even find my cat. You know what's really strange? In my truck, the cat is so used to driving down the road and riding with me and being in the truck. She's out and about. I fire up my motor. She's in my lap, looking out the window like she's a little puppy dog. In the RV, I fire up the motor. She goes into hiding mode, and I can never find her. And usually, like if I'm driving over to Disney, to Epcot parking lot, or to the campground or something like that, she's in hiding the entire trip until I'm all done set up, connected to water, connected to electricity, connected to sewage. Then she'll slowly start to come out and explore. But if I'm driving down the road or just sitting here with the engine idling, she, like I says, goes into hiding mode. Well, because she's in hiding, there's something else I probably need to do before I head out on the road and go back out trying to locate winter, because I hear it's going on up north, is laundry. But I'm not connected to water here at work. I do have electricity, so my company did provide me with 30 amp electricity for the RV, but sewage and water is a no-go, and I really don't want to use what's in my holding tanks. So I moved my washer machine temporarily for at least the next 15 minutes indoors of our shop in the shower. Figured I could do a quick load of laundry. Instead of wasting my water, I'll use the shower water to fill up the washer and dryer, or not the dryer part, but the washer part, and get at least a quick load of unmentionables clean, so at least my undergarments smell fresh. So I'll show you guys what I'm working with. So in here we have the driver's shower area, and look, my washer machine, I just put it in here. But the problem is, in the shower, we used to have one of those hoses. Shower, you know, there was that head with another head with a hose on it, and I figured I could just fill up the washer here. Yeah, we no longer have that. Some drivers just ruin everything. So my plan is to take a gallon jug, fill it with hot water 4 times, and just dump it in there. That's my plan. Then I'll just drain it into the shower. Then when that's all done, I'll stick it on the spin cycle, dry out the clothes really good, and then put the washing machine back in the RV and just let the clothes kind of air dry, since it is 6 o'clock in the evening and still in the mid 80s. I think the clothes will dry by morning. Okay, Houston, we have a problem. I never realized how many gallons you use taking a shower. I was just filled up that bucket 6 times, and it took like a long time. So like if you spend, let's say, 5 minutes in the shower, you're probably using quite a few gallons. I never even thought of that before until I had to hold that gallon jug up into the shower and fill it up. It takes a while per gallon. And my arms are tired. And needless to say, filling up a jug in the shower makes a mess. But it's getting the job done. Alright, so I'm on my rinse cycle now, and then I get to put it in the spin dryer. So I got about another 8 minutes or so total laundry to do. Not bad. I actually think it's faster to do at least one load of laundry with something like this rather than do it at a laundromat, which takes like 45 minutes to wash, 45 minutes to dry. This here takes about 6 minutes to wash, give or take, because it's a much smaller load, and about 3 minutes to spin dry, and it's ready to put on. It's not too bad. So if you have an RV, or you're a college student, or you just can't afford to go purchase a very expensive washer and dryer, $89 isn't bad for something like this. And, I mean, you don't have to fill it up with water jugs like I do. It does have a water inlet for the spin cycle and one for the wash cycle. So you can actually, or either that's hot water or cold water, I'm not sure. I don't have it hooked up that way, but you can. Well, at least it's nice to be home for a couple hours. Got a lot done. Now I get to spend some time with the cat because I got the generator taken care of. I know the RV is running good still, battery's still operating, and I have clean underwear. Can't get much better. I guess I'm pretty much ready to head up north. This whole video started out going in a totally different direction. I was gonna do the whole ghost thing at Yeehaw Junction, but due to that being closed, this is the video you get today. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So until the next time, guys, I love you all. Peace out, everybody.